Hello everyone, I'm DM Pat. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Grand Quest. Here's our wonderful players.
Hey everyone, I'm Mithril, and I play Kane, our resident broody half-vampire ranger.
Hello, my name is Yone, and I will be playing Zoe, the Fathomless Warlock, an obscure, tentacly character hoping to embed himself into the party.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Syphina, a Sucker of Stars druid and grave cleric, who has been tasked by Tenelith to balance the scales of life and death.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac, also known as Rapid Pup, and I voice Sif, the man trapped in a wolf's body for a crime he committed.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I play Trevor, the grumpy Oath of Vengeance paladin who is just trying not to die while he figures out the truth about what happened to his family.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I play Gorez, a fighting rogue who decided to step out of his brother's shadow, start his own gang somewhere else.
Hi everybody, my name's Bridger, and I am playing Oscar, a wild druid with memory loss.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Grand Quest. Last episode, we had quite the confrontation where the party finished up the battle, and right as they killed the brood creature, whatever was spawning these horrific creatures and was almost killed the party, a whole massive this amalgamation of corpses melded together, busted through the front door area, destroying the wall, but was quickly scorched away by a dragon that was Bradley, thanks to a true polymorph spell scroll that Ilvisar had. And that is where we ended right after the Bradley dragon annihilated what almost could have wiped out the party if they had to fight a second time. And we're coming back to that as they sit in the tavern with no longer a front part of the building. Bradley and Ilvisar step through the once existing threshold and can check if the party is okay. Are you all right? Is everyone okay?
You know there was a front door.
I'm
Did we
aware,
look
but
okay?
the ogre kind of, well, whatever that was, kind of took care of that for us, right? What happened here?
Kane's just laying on the floor.
Syphina is going to heal Kane some more.
Is everyone okay? Besides, obviously, the downed and injured. Did all the patrons make it out?
No.
Some of them made it out.
Some of them did.
Well, do you, I wouldn't guess that you would know what happened here. You probably were attacked while you were just simply resting in the tavern. Suddenly, there was this creature that spawned in the middle of the marketplace, as if dropped there by unfortunate situations, and started turning villagers and city folk alike into horrific, corrupted versions.
That was my miscalculation. I wasn't expecting it to go right outside the door.
So wait, did you spawn that thing here?
No,
I
it
transferred it from here to
spawned
here.
from
It spawned itself here.
a prisoner was being interrogated, and when we brought them up here to give us some more information, their head kind of exploded and started all of this.
So, this was
Sif,
started
where the
here.
fuck are you going?
You see him hop over the fucking counter.
Sif.
Where the fuck is that trap?
You search for a few minutes and you find the lever that opens the secret door to the club beneath.
Do I hear anything before I open it? What's that,
Inside,
Syphina?
the moment you open it, a dark, sickening green and red mist begins to, almost like a fog, roll out.
Shut that door.
Close it.
Take him back and shut the door.
I take it back. Don't touch me, fucker.
No, I will athletics check. I will throw him over the bar and shut.
Oh,
that
you
fucking
better
door.
roll that one on this thing.
The door
that,
was
and then you
shut.
land at my
Sif
feet.
quickly shut the door, and
Okay,
both of
good.
you all back up real quick. So, okay, please treat me like I'm stupid. Explain exactly what happened here, because there was a whole lot of death outside, and undead should not be in this city. Not while while the artifact is lit.
Kalaster Black has been playing the long game. This is a contingency plan that he's had in place seemingly for some time. He plans to deactivate the artifact before his forces invade the city.
What do you mean he plans to deactivate? That's in the charge of the church.
Goraz, you are the one that
Yes.
talked to the person, right?
Goraz,
So what
please
did you
explain. And Trevor goes back behind the bar and grabs a bottle of booze. Actually, he grabs a couple of bottles.
Up to Goraz. Goraz, please give me a good explanation. I need something clear and straightforward.
Yeah, okay, clear, straightforward. If we don't do something quick, we're all fucked.
That was pretty clear and pretty straightforward. Do you have any idea what we should be doing? Because at this moment, my men are scattered. All of the guards within the capital's kingdom, like within the king's area, the castle, are gone. And now undead have attacked, and I just honestly I need to have an idea of what we're doing here.
Okay, well then let me blow all your little minds. Well, as you must know, the king is dead. There's an underground tunnel where undead are going to come through, and if you don't get to this church where the artifact is being held, all that's going to go to shit too.
Okay,
Well,
I guess we
fuck.
should get
All
to
right.
the church.
Yeah, head to the church. I do warn you, they are in terms a sovereign part of our kingdom. They act in somewhat upon their own.
That's why I had the one guy with me whose head exploded and caused this whole shindig of creatures.
But don't worry, it's not like
That's what-
this stuff down here is going to seep out or nothing. This door's just going to keep it nice and
Yeah.
And Sif is going to start walking out the door, getting away from that.
I'll have some of my men stationed here. Some of the mages, I'll make sure that they're armed to the teeth with fire.
Honestly, at this point, it'd probably be better to just fucking burn it down. Trevor hands a bottle of liquor to Kane.
Oh, thank fuck! I was gonna ask you for one of those.
If it is a
He
cellar
just
down there,
pops it
or
open.
Wait, can we even burn? Oh,
if it's a cellar down there or whatever is down there, I'm assuming it's probably a secret part of this building that I do not know of. But I doubt it's made of wood or is burnable. Especially because he looks around as the tables have all like char marks. Looks like you might have detonated a bomb in here.
We have a wizard in the party.
So,
Not necessarily bombs per se.
all right, I'll have some of my men guard the entry point here. Do any of you know of a second entry point?
Pretty sure that's the
Looks at
only
Goraz.
point.
Besides the tunnel. Wherever that may lead.
above table, didn't Gordon say there was a tunnel from the church?
He did. Well, no, he said there was a tunnel underneath here.
No, he didn't say that. He said that there was a tunnel somewhere.
Oh, somewhere.
We
Well,
didn't know.
yeah.
No.
Okay. Then
Now you're
yeah.
telling us it's here.
Well, I was pretty much guessing.
But we know
thinking
there's-
that he does know. There is a tunnel somewhere, but
All right, so we
Who
need
knows?
to find a tunnel. We need to find a tunnel, and we need to go to church. Somebody needs to go find tunnel. I'm going to the church.
you want to split the party? It's risky.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
No,
not saying
we're
that. I'm
not.
saying you guys have people.
If only we had a
No, you
dwarf
got
in the party.
The church.
Yes, I plan to I plan to guard this area, but because the church is a sovereign thing, and if the noble that would pop and caused all of this is from the church as well, then I have a gut feeling that he's not the only one that has that capability. So I'm gonna surround the church.
There any people, any names, anybody we might think? We have not been in a church. We don't know anybody there. Is there one that we should be aware of?
The
entire church is run by that one noble's family, and their that family only.
Yes,
So you have to get in with that family before they'll let you do anything. That's why I had the guy with me. That was my ticket in.
Well,
Indeed.
I guess the church can't turn us away, can they?
I got a ticket.
That's the other reason I was going to send Saifina. She's the only churchy person here. I mean, you're not going to send Kane to a church, are you?
Well, I think we were gonna all go.
You do what all you think is right. Keep me updated.
I feel like I should be insulted by that.
I'll get a couple
a
more men
churchy person,
to back
okay?
you up at the church to surround it in case anything bad happens. They can move in. The rest will scour the city looking for any of the other creepy crawlies that might be waiting. Gores, thanks for discovering this.
What I do?
Ilvasar speaks up.
Sif, I need to heal
Before
you.
all of you leave, once you've returned, I do have a companion lacking in some assistance after dear Oscar had to leave. He's safe, by the way. He's currently looking into what he is at one of the academies of Stiglania. So, but yes, his name is Edmund. A real interesting fellow, but we'll introduce you when you all are ready to talk more and not in such a rush.
Oh, by the way, I need to talk to you, Elzai, about something that Tenlith told me about the child and you helping. But anyway, we should
Be off, yes. Go do what you need to do. I'll be here. I've become invested.
You guys coming or what?
Anything else up? I'm coming. I'm gonna have to heal you though. 'cause you
No, that's
didn't
exactly
have
what we was
healing.
kind of waiting for.
Okay.
So thank you.
And by the way,
Safina.
Kane, I gave you 17 healing.
Yeah, I saw.
I know you don't need it, but I gave it 15. Sif.
I have one last thing I want to do.
Oh, by
Thank
the
you,
way,
guys.
Sif, can you please contact Trick and see if she has any more healing potions that she could spare, because we might need it.
She might be a little indisposed.
Half health. I believe we all have levels of exhaustion. A level.
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to
So we
actually
take
do
a
that.
-2 to rolls, and we have a
So, just-
5-foot decrease to our speed.
So that pretty much everywhere that has the fire that isn't the tavern, because we all know the tavern got hit, are places that got hit extremely hard by the undead. As
So,
you
are they
step-
burning bodies? Everything like that?
They have gathered the undead and are taking care of them the way that they know best with fire. But as you guys step out, yes.
I'm bleeding. Did the fires respond to me by any chance?
No, not right now.
Okay.
As you walk out, it is a disaster. The marketplace that was in front of the tavern is smoldering buildings, wagons being moved and carried away, loaded with the dead. People searching the rubble of what it was once their businesses, their homes, and looking for family members, friends, just any survivors, while guards move about, methodically stabbing anything that lay on the ground, and then grabbing them, loading them on a cart, and bringing them to a mass pile.
Oh, that's devastating.
I want to talk to Kane real quick. Real quick before we leave, or as everybody's walking out, as a joke too. Sif is gonna, pick up 2 pieces of wood, hearing that Kane does, the whole church thing, and then once everybody passes by, he's gonna stop Kane like dead in his tracks and hold it up to him. No, I didn't think it was gonna do shit. He's gonna toss it.
Doing the cross thing?
Yes, exactly. The cross. Now that I
It's
got
just
your attention, though.
secretly trying to deceive, just like find out what would work on a vampire.
God damn, Safina said that shit would work.
Kane's eye is just fucking twitching, and he just
If Safina
the
sees
liquor
this-
bottle.
If Safina sees that, and if Sif actually says that, Safina is just gonna He'll sight distance laughing.
One last thing. Kane, real quick. He's gonna wait till they turn around. I feel like shit, and I feel like I should ask you this. Maybe just in case before I die. Curiosity killed the dog or something.
You're not a dog anymore.
Who said that?
Ooh. I'm just a little rabbit.
Who's Aster? Aster. And he's gonna take off walking. If Kane, decides.
Kane is just stopped dead in his tracks, staring at Sif, trying to remember when he said that name anywhere near you guys.
You didn't say it. And he's gonna, not to point too much or whatever, but he would have looked at Syphina and then back at you before he said that. Yeah, maybe one day I'll find out.
He was my handler.
Wait, why did you have a handler before us?
Because I was the only Dampier in the city and they felt the need to control me.
I'd ask you a little bit more, but we got church and all that.
It's Sunday.
It's I don't want to pry too much into you. Amen.
It's funny because we record on Sundays. All right.
As we're walking, Syphina's gonna catch up to Trevor. She's like, by the way, Trevor, you owe me. Oh, we can continue that conversation whenever we're not dying. She's keep walking.
I will hold you to that. His eyes are just kind of like straight ahead. He's not
6
He's
lifetimes
not there
later.
right now.
So about that dinner. Okay, as you all move to the church's gates, it is a magnificent silver and bronze gate. Oh, the only thing not gaudy about this church seems to be the children moving about inside. They seem to be those without families, those without homes. You can tell because the way they are dressed is as if they are pulled straight from the slums themselves. As a large group of them are brought into the church, still crying and weeping with soot on their faces. The church acted very fast to pull these children in. But there are a large amount of children throughout walking the grounds with priests and female clerics and paladins, all going about different chores and or jobs, learning and studying.
Selena watches this, and it's like she feels like she's back home when she was growing up in the church, and it's watching about the Church of Tenleth. It just feels weird to see this, and she stops for a second, just lost in memory before she snaps out of it. She's like, artifact, we need to get to the artifact.
You guys, do you enter the church grounds?
Are you asking?
I
am
feel
asking.
like I'm gonna regret that.
The gate is not locked, so you can push it open. A loud metal grinding sound can be... What's up?
I was just gonna drink a mana potion before I go in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to call Trick too, but I can wait till...
No, it's okay. You can go ahead and do that right now if you'd like to before we move forward.
Okay, so yeah, before we move forward, I don't know how scry stones work. Ring, ring, ring,
Just
ring.
talking to him.
No. Trick.
And if they're able to pick up, they'll pick up. And
Are you over there, Roger? Over.
There is no sound, no response, which she has always responded rather quickly.
I don't want to split the party.
It feels unwise as he begins to float and levitate again. trying to make as little noise as possible.
As the gates of the church open, making as much noise as possible.
Oh, goodness.
The loud sound of unoiled and poorly maintained brackets can be heard as this large gate swings open, screeching and grinding. Quickly, a cleric seems to march over, not in any kind of aggressive way, but quickly to greet you. As you step through, the exterior does not match per se the interior, as inside are large trees, as if sitting in the dead of summer. The temperature is warm, pristine, the wind gentle, and the smells of smoke are nowhere within your nostrils. Oh, hello. Good day. Welcome to the church. Do you have an offering or prayer or any kind of business here? Business. Well, please come in and let's speak by the fountain. You may place your tokens on the
I'm
fountain.
gonna glance over at Kane. I'm like, you okay?
How uncomfortable is this for me? That was a question. Yeah.
What did you say?
1 second. So, first of all, I'd like everyone's passive perceptions, please.
22.
Passive perception is an 18.
It's an 18.
15.
15. And what is... Sorry, Kane, what is yours?
22.
He sees all.
Okay.
Also, how uncomfortable is it on these church grounds for me?
Not.
Okay. Kane looks at Saifina, kind of shrugs, shakes his head. I don't feel shit.
That's interesting.
Weird.
I don't know if I should be concerned or not.
I am.
16 passive perception, by the way.
Very well. As you all enter and step through, the gates behind you are shut by two monastic monks who are still learning their trade as clerics or paladins. But the doors are quickly shut behind you, the loud screeching sound barely heard here. But the priest, the cleric that you speak to, seems to wince with the sound. Anyways, is this your party?
Yes, this is our party.
That's when you guys notice, after the gates have been shut, Sif is nowhere to be seen.
The fuck?
Are you missing a member?
Yeah, where's Sif?
Yes.
I was be quiet.
Not know who this Sif is, but the gates have been shut, and until you have finished your business, you cannot leave. So let us state your business. Sorry, it's a protective ward around the church. The world out there can be harmful, and we have a lot of orphan children here that we must protect. They are the future, after all.
Indeed. I know what that is like. Well, I suppose that will just be straightforward and blunt. I need to see the artifact.
I cannot allow that. I'm
Me too.
sorry. That is not within my ability to grant access to. You must speak to the cardinal or one of the cardinal families.
Then let me speak to one.
The cardinal is not here right now.
And where is the cardinal?
He's away on business. There was a conference with the other churches.
Interesting.
How convenient.
Awfully suspicious timing for that.
Yeah.
For
sure.
why? Why is
For
it
why?
suspicious timing? Yes. Just because you show up? We had no understanding that you were coming.
And apparently no understanding of what's going on around you either.
Well, it is a wonderful day today. We
no,
have
it's really
rescued
not.
a group
So-
of children out from the outside.
What do you mean? From the, outside of here is a city.
Oh no, you are greatly mistaken. The outside of here is a fallen wasteland. We send parties of clerics and paladins to retrieve as many of the lost as possible. Children
I want
first,
to
of course.
insight this motherfucker.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
same.
Well, that's not great. 6.
24.
16.
A 24 and a 16.
24.
With a 24, this unsettles you. The way he speaks, behind his eyes is blank, nothing. No emotion. He seems calm. He seems well stated, well situated, comfortable. But no emotion.
Interesting.
You see, we here at this church, we are worshippers of the great Geb the Protector, and we will always protect. Always.
Protect whom?
Future.
What about present?
The present, it's lost in an instant. Why protect the present if the future is the
Because
best
we
way
live
to protect the
ahead.
present?
You
Yes, but the present is always
can't live in the
distancing.
future.
No, but you can protect the present using the future.
I
Create a
wholeheartedly
world.
agree, he says to him.
Create a
I-
world that is safe.
I still
Build
don't understand how
those
you think there's
that
a
are safe.
wasteland out there.
By the words of Geb, we shall protect the future to protect the present, learn from the past and protect the future.
I think he's very much-
Sacrifice all, and we will protect.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I see.
I'm sorry, were you saying something? That once you get into once we state a mantra of ours, we have to finish it. I did hear slightly of what you were saying, but I was very focused on the mantra. It is kind of a cardinal rule here.
One of the relatives of one of the cardinal families was killed. We come bringing news, and we need to speak
Oh.
with somebody in charge.
That is greatly disheartening. We have lost 4 in the last 2 months. They do have a very dangerous path in their life. They must live outside the walls. They are welcome to enter as freely as they will, but they cannot live here like the cardinal.
Who is
They
this
must
cardinal?
try to save the wasteland.
But it's not a wasteland out there.
It's just a figure of speech, Kane. He dictated it. Just go with it for now.
Ever since the terror of the gods, there has been nothing. The gods
No,
have left.
Savina, I think he honestly believes that there is nothing but a wasteland out there. Have you ever been outside those gates?
When I was young, indeed. I once lived in the wasteland. Oh, that was a while ago. But when I was out there, it was war. The land burned and homes and countries fell. There was nothing. So here is blessed, here is calm and peaceful, and we are happy.
May I make a religion roll to see if that is a certain period of time that he's referring to that is not recent?
You can make a history roll.
History.
Yeah.
And also a religion for the god he was speaking of earlier.
Mhm.
22 for the history and for the religion. 12.
So you're not quite sure anything about an elemental or god named Geb.
He's gonna use
But
guidance to
Go
see
ahead.
if he can even. Just
You
in
have your
case.
one die.
So 16 total.
With the bit of you stop to actually think about it and think like there's no god named Geb. You've learned about the gods, but there's no god, but there is an elemental. But that elemental ceased to exist far before the time that he is talking about, which means that they are being made to believe in a elemental that hasn't been an elemental in a very long time, or at least hasn't been reincarnated as an elemental yet. But the time he speaks of is when the elementals and the spirits fought against the gods.
Just trying to figure out if safe is some kind of religion check.
Like,
There's no fucking way he's that old.
far before the tear between Alor and Valornis.
Goodness. All right.
Wait, this person is talking about?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh wait. Well, since you're not quite allowing us to conduct our business, and we can't leave,
You are welcome to
can we look
stay.
around?
Yes, please. Stay as long as you would like. Though if your business cannot be conducted and you are done looking around, you must leave. And you may return when the cardinal returns and try to speak with him. I cannot promise that he is going to allow that due to his busy schedule, and he is rather picky about who he has conversations with.
And there was no way that I can at least view the artifact. I have activate one of its pieces.
Oh, you have
and
touched one of the
I would
children
like
that were sent out to help the wasteland. Oh, a mighty decision by the cardinal. A great man known as Kalaster Black convinced him to release it so that it may aid the wasteland and its corrupt nature that it was left behind.
Wait, you call the artifact one of the children?
Say again?
You call the artifact one of the children?
Oh, of the artifact, yes. The great Aegis of Elysium is a living, breathing artifact. It is the heart of our great Lord Geb.
Tell me about it. I've been curious. I've touched it.
He stares at you. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Insight. $18.
It's as if your words went silent to him.
I'm gonna try again. Yes, I said I was asking if you could tell me about the artifact since I touched it.
There's that you. I can see that you're trying to say something. Are you trying to say something under the guise of secrecy? Because if you need to
No.
say something in secret, we do have a confession for that. No one will hear you.
Apparently, yeah, you were telling me about the egg.
Aegis of Elysium. It's the heart of our great Lord
Yeah.
Geb.
Can you tell me more?
I don't know more.
When did it come?
What's Zoe
is-
doing over there?
Always been here. Yes. Your dear friend Zoe. Oh, you looking around? If you'd like, we can have one of the monks follow you and guide you if you'd like to look around. We cannot permit you to enter the building, though. The grounds is as far as you go.
Where are the children you spoke of earlier?
Oh, they are about. On the grounds inside. Wherever their chores and duties take them.
Are we permitted to speak to them? Because I used to be like them. Grew up in a church much like this. Anyway.
Oh, you grew up in a church much like this? I was not aware that there was. Oh, you must be of one of the children churches. Okay, yes, one of the great ones that spread about our magic and our blessed nature. From where do you originate? What country is yours belonging to?
Honestly, I don't know. Because it's been a while, and I've learned a lot recently. So yeah, I can't say. Just take that.
So, are you from Ravenspire, Thaloria, Dracoria? Where are you from? Those, I mean, this is Luminia.
Oh, sorry. I came from Grave. That's the church. That's where I was from.
Grave.
It's not one of these churches. It's from a different deity.
Oh, you are greatly mistaken. You must have been led by a false belief. There are no other churches besides ours. And there is nowhere named Grave. For that is a harmful name. It's an ill omen to be called that. You are only waiting for the downfall of everything that you love and believe in.
Sorry, Venus trying her hardest not to laugh right now. But really, that's interesting. Very interesting.
Kane's just giving her this look like, why are you still this dumbass?
Literally.
Well, I appreciate the conversation, and we would like to take a look around because, well, apparently we can't conduct our business, so.
Please enjoy yourself.
Of course. She says with a very smile. She looks at Treyway to go, where is everybody else?
Or turns on his heels and follows in lockstep with Siphina.
Gorez, you spot, because you are still right there, you spot as every step Siphina takes, this cleric is watching her without blinking eyes.
Can I feel that?
Oh, this guy's
passive perception?
Fucking invasion of the body snatch.
I'll say, what is your passive perception? I'll get to you in just a second. I want to hear what that is there. So
it is an 18 passive perception.
What's your passive insight? Because that's more about the feeling.
Also 18.
Okay. You feel uncomfortable. Gorez, go ahead.
No, I was simply making a comment that these guys, interesting, to say the least. Gorez will probably hang out, keep an eye on him.
He does
just
not
try to
move.
stay out of his line of sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he doesn't move from this spot.
And
he
we're
seems
hanging
to
out.
almost track, even once she goes behind an object. He seems to still be tracking where she is.
Okay. So, obviously he's not all there. She's down at the cage. Trey Voice was like, all there. And we have a very big problem here. I need to find the artifact, and I don't know if I can get to it. I'm gonna look around trying to find everybody else.
I'm trying to do something. Hang on.
Right. Walk with me.
Yes, he is in lockstep with Siphina right now.
Arms locked
He's
together.
just
Okay.
looking around. He's like, there is something very wrong here.
I'm gonna move over to Zoe real quick. Zoe, what are you doing over there?
Zoe's kind of hunched on the ground. He's gonna float down and kind of lightly stand as he begins to draw. Kind of trace his finger, leaving little lights, purple lights behind as he's ritual casting detect magic.
As you are doing this, it's almost as if where you trace is erased right behind you. As you feel a countering magic against you.
I had a feeling.
As behind you, you hear somebody speak. A female, a feminine voice. A woman. Oh, hello. Are you new? Are you going to be a new priest here?
I'm merely a visitor for now. And you are?
I am Alyssa. I am one of the practicing clerics from outside in Denza.
And what brings you here?
Oh, I've always been here. I've lived here since I was a child.
See, and where are the other children about these days?
Oh, about. They are doing their chores and their studies and practices. I believe today is swordsmanship, taught by the paladins.
May I see them? I hear they're supposed to
There
be
is a
guiding
strict
us into the
order.
future.
Yes, there's a strict order while they are practicing or studying or doing their chores. They are not to be disturbed or bothered. They must be full focus.
Very
If
well.
you had come just moments earlier, then perhaps you would have been able to catch them in transit.
Perhaps after then.
Indeed, if you are staying that long.
That remains to be seen.
What brought you here? She starts to follow you. And why do you not touch the ground? Are you afraid of it? She's continuously following you.
I merely don't need to.
Oh, that's an interesting outlook. So you're saying that you would rather float instead of grace yourselves upon the earth that is provided you?
Something like that.
Oh, I
Not
see.
that I displease the ground. I merely have no need for it at the moment.
Ah,
Why throw away such a gift? It would be an insult to the one who gave it.
and I'm assuming that yours comes from a deep bloodline rooted in magic, in powerful magic. I can feel it, almost like a well of energy, an unlimited amount of power that rests within your heart.
He looks to her.
Her eyes are void of life.
An accurate summarization.
Our great Lord Geb is also one of such things. Blessed us with his very heart to protect us and those around.
And where does his heart remain these days?
Deep within the chest of Geb, the corpse
see.
that lay of our god.
And where's that?
I am unaware.
It's a shame.
Indeed.
And what of your prospect children? What gifts do they have?
We are unsure. Some show great potential in magic, some show great potential in swordsmanship, others with inventing amazing things that could bring back the life force of all life around us. We once had a child who escaped and decided that the land of outside would be a better suit for him. Poor Alfric. He's probably lost to the wastelands now.
Oh. Perhaps a training, a test. Perhaps he will return one day. Or perhaps he's simply fulfilling the goal he was born to make.
We all hope. May the future be protected, and the protected future outlast the present. And may the past fall to history, only to teach us of the future.
I can't help but agree.
And now we're going to move over to Kane.
Yay.
Just running through the castle grounds.
We gotta find these kids! Kane, what
Yeah,
you up to?
that is actually kind of what he's doing. He would have at least tried to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, it would have been null and voided.
Okay. Yeah,
As you did
he's
cast
a little
magic
grumpy about
here.
that.
As you did cast magic here, a man, a rather large belt man in, currently wearing like a chainmail with like basically like that more relaxed but still in armor, with a rather basic long sword and a shield, holding what looks to be a heart made of stone. As he approaches you again, salt and pepper beard, kind of slicked back, kind of in a messier way, black hair, like brownish eyes. You're trying to cast magic? That ain't gonna work here.
Well, that's good to know.
So
Then he walks away.
I got some words for you real quick.
What can I help you with?
Why is a Dhampir being here? In fact, actually, why is a vampire here? I'm
Well-
tasked with the safety of this church, and your kind is rather dangerous.
My
And how
kind
did you
doesn't
escape?
exist.
How'd you escape Alud?
I'm sorry, who?
You're telling me a vampire doesn't know its own progenitor?
I'm not a vampire.
It is not the power that seeps from you.
Well, I'm not a vampire.
He looks
Not
doubtingly at you.
completely.
It's more like it. Are you... Well, you are mostly, at least, or more than a mere Dhampir. Are you some kind of creation of magic? Some abomination that I should be worried about?
Was it created by magic?
Well, then you're an
I
abomination
was
in its own
created
right.
the old-fashioned way.
As much as I'd like to believe that, I know how this world works. That's not how that works, so...
Oh,
If you
I'm
don't
aware
mind.
that's not how that works. However, that's how it works.
Oh, very well. Well, who is your father then? Is he ally of the church or is he a foe of the church? You don't seem to be being harmed by the ground's holy magic, which points me in the direction you are your family's friend.
I've at least been given the name Craven, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know his name's Craven.
Oh, I very strongly disbelieve that. Craven is not a man who would wander his time with humans.
Disbelieve all you want. It's who
Look, if
my
you're
father-
truly saying that you are the son of Craven, then you're saying you're the son or child of one of our cardinal creators. And which would not be possible.
Is there a way I can prove it to you?
Indeed.
Alright.
If you die here, you'll be resurrected if you are.
Oh,
The grounds
shit.
won't let one of the sons of Craven die.
Okay.
Very well.
Ballsy enough to fucking do it. God damn.
We will have to return to the center where the power is strongest, so please follow me.
And Kane's gonna follow him. And just kind of as he passes Syphina and Trevor. Wide Eye's like, this might not be fun.
Safina's gonna see this, and she's going to. What is going on? She's just gonna go past
As the man stops and he unsheaths his sword slowly, it ignites in a greenish radiant light, and he turns. I am not at fault for what happens if you do not get back up, child. And he thrusts it into Kane's chest.
What? Safina.
Trevor reaches out and grabs Syphina, like arm bars her and holds her back, and he says, "Do not interfere."
The blade burns away at your very being. As pieces of your body dissolve in radiant light, the last thing you see is Kane holding Syphina back. And then there is
Trevor holding
nothing.
Syphina back?
Yeah, Trevor holding Syphina back.
I'm Trevor.
After that, there is nothing. On to Sif.
Oh God!
He's gone though.
I'll be right back.
You just met Blade the Vampire Hunter.
Get wrecked, Cade. You fell for it. Oh
Sif is gonna
man.
be so mad though.
Okay, let's see here. So, Sif, as you arrive at Sif's home, Sif's shop, it is on fire. Fucking shit today, people.
I'm Sif.
No, this is Sif's home. Your trick. All right.
Sif, you gotta come now. We know what happened with that relationship.
Yeah, you switch places. Anyways, from a dog to a cat, you know. All right, so yeah, you arrive at Trick's home and shop, and it is on fire. Most of the roof has collapsed in.
Fuck. God damn it, I just fucking need potions. Oh God. Why is there always some shit going on? Trick!
Roll me a perception check.
Can I say it loudly and quietly as I know there's shit going on? You know, like a trick!
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I think that's a dirty 20.
You hear
That's a 19.
You hear a faint. Sif.
Does it sound familiar?
It's Trick.
Aww.
Help. A beam fell on me, please.
This might be meta because I don't trust you, but I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it?
Because Sif is just doesn't have no reason to not think this is not Trick, so he's gonna, I guess the beam is from the inside of the fire.
It's inside the building, yeah. It doesn't. She doesn't sound too far away because her voice is faint.
Find the closest way there that I can see, and I will Misty Step into there.
Yeah, and as you blink inward, indeed below where you blink, you look around for a moment and you find Trick's paw reaching out from underneath a rather large beam that is on fire.
See, people, we don't have cameras right now, but
as she is reaching for help. Sif, please.
Can Sif lift this beam up?
Can Sif lift this beam up?
I have
It's
10
a
strength.
rather large beam. You can sure as hell try.
Oh, DM. Don't worry. I'll do whatever I can. No, I got this right now. And acrobatics or is it athletics?
Athletic.
Yeah, I thought so. 17.
Oh, that is what you need.
He's very strong adrenaline.
It's that fucking mama bear strength. Just fucking raw. Yeah, you pick up the beam and it is
Straight on
scorching
fire.
hot and heavy. It burns as you lift, but you continue to lift and you throw it just enough off as it reveals Trick, who is crushed from the waist down, bleeding out.
He's gonna grab her close to her. Trick, what happened? Who did this?
Men, guards, help! It's really cold.
No, don't worry. Don't talk. We're just think of Jess.
I don't think I have a 10th life, Sif.
I mean, you don't need a 10th life. I mean, 11. Fuck it. Trick, look. I don't want to say I love you or nothing like that. I just met you. Don't leave me, though.
As she goes limp.
No!
And with that, we'll end the session.
Oh, fuck you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe, like, share, enjoy all the wonderful things we have on Storyteller's Tales, and comment down below. What do you think is wrong with those church people? See y'all next time. Hey adventurers, thanks for tuning in. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to give some love to your bards.